Hello everyone, my name is Raluca Gomes. I'm the founder of Impact to C, a company that is here to support other companies to be more performant and more profitable. In the last few weeks, we started a daily crisis question, a question that is helping you to make a difference for yourself, for your team members, and for all the people you are working with. In these unprecedented times, we don't have enough benchmark, we don't have enough information to actually look back and take something that already exists and apply it to win the crisis. Therefore, the only thing that is still available for all of us is to find together new solutions. How do we find new solution? By this old Socratic method, which means asking powerful questions and start a dialogue, start a conversation. In this week, we are focusing more on the cost management side. And yesterday we were focusing more on what we are buying. And this morning I wanted to check a little bit more with you, why do we buy? So obviously, depending on the type of your activity, we may buy to produce, or we may buy to trade. We may buy to secure our stocks when it's strategic stocks or when it's a good time to buy. We may buy to train, we may buy to just continue the activity. Now, whatever we keep buying and why we are buying may change or may shift in these recent times of unprecedented crisis. So why moving forward with this crisis? We are still in lockdown, but nonetheless, even after the lockdown, the activity may not restart to the same intensity as before. So what are the strategic buying? What are the kind of buying that are still needed today? So think about it before starting a purchasing process. Why do you buy? Why do you need it right now? So now, for those that are not producing, maybe this is time to ask yourself, why are we buying something that it may just, fill our stocks, for example? Now, if we are talking here about inventory that worth having, meaning that we are, like right now we're going to this very low petroleum or oil price that it's sometimes very interesting to take advantage of. Nonetheless, if it's nothing that is linked to your, let's say, strategic stocks or something that will be missing as soon as the crisis will be over, or something that you can buy at a much lower price than before, maybe the question is, why do you buy it, and also why to buy it right now? So having a sense of priority may help you with moving forward with this specific question. So what is the priority right now? What are the things that you still want to buy, and why to buy them? Is it somewhere else that we can find them? Or is it something else that can replace that buying? Can we use whatever is still in our stocks, in our inventory, before we move forward and buy? That's actually a very good reflection or way of thinking, if you want, before even moving forward and go and buy something new. Maybe you just look around and see whatever is still at your disposal to be used, to be consumed before you buy something new. And I'm not speaking here about things that are absolutely mandatory for you to operate and you cannot do or produce yourself, like electricity, let's say. But I'm thinking about things that most of the industrial people will know. If you go into their inventory, they may find a lot of things that may not necessarily be needed any longer, but they are still there. Or sometimes we are keep buying things that we already have in storage. So why do you buy? It's an interesting question to ask in these new times of crisis, because that may shift not only the way we see activity and production in the future, but also the way that we are focusing our revenues, our money, in what is really creating the less or the most of the results. I was thinking less efforts for most results, basically. So how can we use our resources to the best of our return, let's say? Like always, we are here to ask questions that hopefully can help you reflect. We are here to be your sounding board, your brainstorming partner, so together we can move this conversation, this dialogue further, and we can find solution for yourself as a person, but for yourself as well as a professional, as a team leader, as somebody that can move their own companies, no matter where they are in the hierarchy, further within this crisis. Looking forward to speak with you tomorrow, and thank you again for listening.